I gotta say, this has probably been the thing that I've been most excited about with all the training and experience I've had with Christy. Because I've done energy work for, I don't know, 13, 14 years, trained in a couple of different modalities. I was just so surprised, shocked, but surprised in a really great positive way, even in the training, working with people and, specifically my practice client that came in, who had an issue she dealt with for, I don't know, over 10 years or so. And I was just blown away how we could take someone from a 10 on the SUDS down to a 1 or even a 0. And that was not the only time. Like, I had several people that were similar. One woman who had been through a pretty nasty divorce, and had to go to court over that. She's had like even PTSD symptoms with that. And I've checked back with her several times. It's been weeks ago that we did hers, and she feels like it's still holding. She's actually kind of excited to go to court. I think in August, because of the pandemic and stuff, it's like slowed everything down, but she's excited to go just to see, is she going to be triggered? Will she be able to just be calm because of the work that we did? And, 45 to 60 minutes. I mean, most of these people I've worked with, we could get them drastically, their numbers down in 45 minutes. There's, even though I love the energy modalities I've been trained in, and I would still probably always use parts of them. In fact, as I have done EFT, I've done muscle testing and a few things that I've learned before, just kind of bring into it. But, when Christy calls this the complete method, it is pretty complete. It's been great. So yeah, and I like it too that if they do it enough, they can actually learn kind of the basics to do on their own. So I'll probably offer a package like that where it's like, okay, you can get a 6-session package knowing that you're going to walk away with the tool you can use on yourself.
There we go. Angie Schultz presenting you with a certificate for completing the full training for EFT practitioner with the complete EFT method.
I really like this. It's one of my go-tos. Like when I have a client who comes in who's really activated, that's one of my first things that I go to because it works. And there aren't a lot of techniques that if someone walks in the door crying and completely emotionally overwhelmed, that I can say, hey, I'm going to have you feeling good and walking out the door in an hour. And this does pretty consistently. So I use it all the time. It's hugely useful to me. And I love that if I do this a couple of times with somebody, they start to figure out, hey, I could do this at home. I'm like, great, you've got something for your toolbox, even better. I would love for you to be able to do this at home without me when things come up. So it's been fantastic. One of the best trainings that I've done. Super useful, super influential.
Thank you. That means a lot. And this is from someone who's done EMDR training and brain spotting. That's huge. Huge compliment. Thank you so much. And it does work. And the thing that I found when we were comparing this with the therapist who did brain spotting, I think it was EMDR with her clients, is that she still had maybe almost 10% of her clients feeling worse when they left. And I have never seen one client feel worse when they leave EFT in now 100 sessions that we are documenting with across, half a dozen facilitator practitioners.
Yeah, with EMDR and brain spotting, you never quite know what's going to happen. It's a useful tool. It definitely is like hitting fast forward on processing difficult material. But sometimes you stop right in the middle of something hard. Yeah, EFT. So as far as really backing somebody down who's in a hard place, I would absolutely use EFT method first.